school. The days of the lives, the Melrose
Think
Place,
about
the
it.
talk. Oh, I can think about it.
Well trained for that job.
No one had a chance.
And they didn't.
Yeah, no one had a chance.
No one had a chance. And I didn't even know that. You know what I mean?
You didn't know going in.
I didn't know
I was, watch it.
I didn't know I was as prepared for what I was about to do. I had no idea that I had trained for it for the past 8 years.
That's kind of wild.
Think about that.
Foreshadowing of that.
I know now that we're talking about it, I go, yeah, I was a good housewife. I had some really good training.
You went to that.
You were in labor for 24 hours, more than that.
I was.
And she wanted to have a natural child.
And you don't get an award for that, by the way. You do not get an award for giving birth naturally. Ooh. 15 hours I tried to go.
But I'm there the whole time waiting because I'm going to be pulling the kid out, right? And so she's in labor all this time. And finally the moment comes and the doctor says, the crown is out. It's time to come over. I come over and he says, it's all yours. And I have to reach in now and go in and grab a shoulder and pull it out. And I did say, where are my gloves? He said, you're the dad. You don't need to wear gloves. So anyway, as I pulled her out, I noticed, I said, oh my God, we've given birth to a monster. Because her head.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Her head was
it's like a cone.
6 inches long, like a cone. And she looked like the flying purple people eater. And I didn't know what to say. Like, oh my God. I had to pull the baby out with the umbilical cord attached. And our whole plan was to put the baby on Lisa's stomach and then to have the baby breastfeed right away. And I'm going, how can I tell her that the baby is deformed? That we've given birth to a monster,
idea, right?
And I was terrified about the whole thing. And the nurse came in and said, "No, don't worry. Here's a hat." Put a hat on.
A hat on the cone.
On the cone, so that Lisa couldn't see that she was so deformed. But she was in the canal.
Very small birth canal.
She was in the canal for 24 hours. And imagine the trauma.
How did you guys balance raising children and doing what you're doing?
Hard.
Yeah.
No clue.
It's really hard.
I don't know.
I would love to know.
Really, really hard. We had help. I mean, I think it takes a village. I'm going to tell you this. Thank God, because it creates better, more well-rounded children. I'm not kidding. I think it's way better to have a lot of people raising your kids than just you, because they get so much from other people.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to be super mom and super dad. You have to be present.
Yeah.
Clearly. You have to be there, but you can have other people around and it's okay. They come back. They're pleading with me, but too late. It's the negativity and it can't not.
Of course,
it is
the whole
inhuman.
world is
Out of control.
It's inhuman. It still affects me. I don't like it. It's mean. It gives people permission to be mean. And I don't like that part.
You also get a lot of love, though.
I do get a lot of love, but that last year on the show, girl, that was some hate like I've never seen in my entire life. It was rough.
But what they didn't understand, and I'll say it, and you maybe don't agree with me, is there's a character element to it. You were doing your job. I don't understand.
I know. They don't understand that.
Do they want boring, or do they want...
Now they understand it. Now they're begging me to come back. They're pleading with me, but, too late. They're begging.
Do you guys remember a moment when they were little that you knew, they're destined for something?
Oh, no.
I did. I did. He's like, no.
There's no.
I'm like, yes.
Well, wait a second. They were children. I never looked at them and went, "Oh, these girls are going to be really famous."
Well,
I
That's so honest.
What are you
One of
talking
your
about?
daughters was just on the cover of Vogue.
Well, they have made themselves special. They didn't. They weren't born
All right.
special.
Well,
I
have worked. They have worked really hard to become the people that they are.
He's not wrong.
And we also gave them the opportunity to be in these
But
schools.
they were freaking special. They were freaking special. They were. I can tell you they were.
Fucking kids.
Okay, wait. Let me just talk about it. Okay, so Delilah's first. She comes out. She is like a fucking light. Like, she is not normal. I think.
My children are normal.
Well,
I have normal